A letter from the Android generation. Dear Father, you say I don't like to get involved in politics. That's because you've abused power and called it politics. You say I don't listen to the news, read the newspapers or political talk shows, so I'm not as current as you are, but I prefer to get my news undiluted from social media or reliable blogs and websites. You say I do not go to church. I'm not committed to religion like you are, but I prefer to single-handedly study, understand, know, be, and do the word, so your beliefs don't get to me, but his. I am the church, I am the miracle. You say, I do not like my country, for all I do is castigate, help negate, devaluate it in my eye and that of others. But if I remember vividly, now we all play lottery, why else would I write this letter if not be love? Father, so what if we hashtag everything? Use shorthand. Can't you understand that tradition connects us to the past, but creativity and innovation links us to the future? And we have migrated from looking at where we have been to looking at where we can be. And that is why we create businesses, make profits online, and staying at home, we are doing more with for less, and we are not lazy. And yes, we even have apps that help us pay bills, help us buy stuff. We even have apps that help us find a life partner, which to you is total madness. So you keep criticizing my generation, calling us androids, telling us to go to the farm, for you just can't help condemning us for finding something to do, whether it's posting pictures on social media showing our nakedness, our smoking muscles, or our alcohol aptitudes. But you raised us. So you either accept us or reject us, but there is no way you will make us understand with the manner in which you address us. For you keep telling us to take our eyes off our small screens, only for us to look up and see you looking down on us. Father, we are the Android generation, and these are demands. Not that you leave for us exorbitant houses, cash and wealth, but that you listen. For even though we grow up in different generations, we are facing the same situations disguised in different circumstances. So rather than telling me that I was once like you and I know exactly what you should do, you should listen. Is that the kind of response a younger version of yourself will respond to? Father, what if I replace laptops with books? Encyclopedia with hard copy dictionaries? What if I replace beer with Aijo? What if I replace Salatiel, Young Holiday, the One Chase? What if I replace them with Kotobas? What if I replace Renew, the Very Noise? What if I replace them with Grace Dacre? Maybe and only then you will understand our way of thinking. For this generation, there is the positive and the negative. But it may be if we focus on our multiple successes, we will not be that divided. Can you really blame us for wanting to learn something we can apply in real lives in schools? Things like giving intelligence to our emotions, or that laws can be bent without necessarily being unethical. Father, we are the Android generation, and these are all our demands. Learn, listen, and learn to trust us before you judge us. Before condemning us, remember you raised us.